What's one Grateful Dead song where there's one instrument quietly steering the entire band forward? Where the song feels like a story, not just a repetitive groove. And where the band uses space to create a dramatic effect while still keeping the song propelling forward. This is Jack Straw from a show that happened on the day I was born from the Grateful Dead's legendary May of 1977 run. Let's give it a listen. Let's start off with that beautiful piano introduction by the guy who probably doesn't get as much credit as he should, Mr. Keith Godshaw. Ooh. God, that's gorgeous. You hear those lines? It's like he's kind of playing these sort of classically piano sort of lines mixed with like hitting those beats like gung, gung, like just playing along. It's so sweet. I've never really fully heard this by itself, so it sounds so cool. Here we go. Playing rhythmic. Here we go. Like stuff like that line right there leading into the next chord. That is sweet. Now let's add Phil in there into the mix. What is this guy doing? What I love about this intro too is they play with space. Like it's very like it moves forward for a second with those melodic lines leading to the next chord, and then it kind of gets some rhythmic chunking of the chords, and then it breathes a little bit. I love that sort of feeling. I mean, once we throw Phil's bass in there, we can really hear it and really feel it. Like I feel it like right here. I'm like, oh, that sounds so sweet. It feels so good. But now let's add those glorious drummers back into the mix. Ah, I love it. See, with the drums, it really get that. Go down a gun, gun, bum, bum. You know, that emphasizing on that space we were just talking about. Let's see how it all just slams into the vocals. We can share the win and we can share the wine. We can share what we got of yours. I did a little sneak peek to make sure all this stuff works right before I did the video. And I was really impressed because this is a live show from the day that I was born. And I was really surprised at how good the sound quality is. But listen to these vocals by themselves. We can share the win and we can share the wine. And what I love about this song is that, I mean, you can make this argument for all Grateful Dead songs that it's such a collective, collaborative effort. But I feel like this one, we really do get that sense. You listen to how the piano has its own melodic lines, Jerry has some melodic lines, Phil has some melodic lines. Pull that off, you really got to be listening to each other to get that sort of tight timing in there. There's Phil. We can share the win and we can share the wine. We can share what we got of yours, cause we done shared all of mine. You really can't beat the sincerity of their voices, especially Jerry. I mean, there is something really sincere about his voice, and you can kind of hear it in his harmony part here. We can share what we got of yours, cause we done shared all of mine. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, let's just listen to this part first.
Keep on rolling, just a mile to go.
Vocals to me are always like, if we're looking at a massive ocean, it's like a top layer of water that we hear or see, however you want to say it. Underneath that, listen to like each part now and how they're all kind of playing off each other, and each part is filling in some sort of gap underneath the vocals here. Like Jerry's line, like right there, it's like, you know, the whole thing builds up, the piano's dun, and then Jerry's like that's just like filling in that gap is so cool. Ah, it's so sweet. And I love this line right here.
Keep on rolling, my old buddy, you're moving much too slow.
So we have a groove change coming up, and let's listen to how Jerry just brings us right in there. Yeah. Ah, that contrast between that nice kind of laid back groove in the beginning, and now we're starting to pick up the pace here. Let's just remove the drums and see what the rhythm section without the drums is doing. All right, we're gonna give some love to Keith Godshaw here. Let's take a listen to what Keith is doing rhythmically on the piano. Oh, cool! He doubled up that guitar line with Jerry. When you're a piano player, you're basically like a drummer on the keys. And you get that when you literally think about his left hand and his right hand and how they're just bouncing back and forth between these rhythmic grooves. Sick! Here it comes. I mean, that is grooving. I mean, I've never really appreciated Keith's playing like that. Let's listen to all of them playing together now. Here we go. And again, if you watch this other video here, the tribute we did to Bob Weir when he passed away, talked about how he essentially sometimes plays the guitar like a piano player. And I know a lot of you commented on McCoy Tyner being a big influence on him. McCoy was a great jazz piano player. And this really is solidified when we listen to Bobby and Keith's parts playing together. They're almost kind of comping the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds so cool. Let's check out what our boy Phil Lesh is doing over here. It's so funny when you actually isolate these tracks, it kind of sounds like it's not really doing much. Let's throw some drums underneath them, since that is kind of like the foundation, the bass and the drums. This is like May 17th of 1977. I know this is the last night they put on the May of 77 box set, but when we talk about how tight they are, just listen to how Phil's bass playing is just nailing every beat with the drums. That's what we call a tight pocket. It's like, what? I could listen to that for like hours on a dog walk. Now let's throw the rest of the instruments in for the background stuff. Now it picks up. Let's listen to Jerry's vocal now by itself. This is my favorite thing about isolating these tracks. We really get to hear the quality of the singer's voice.
I just jumped the watchman right outside the fence. Took his rings for bucks and change. Ain't that heaven sent?
Listen to those, like, $4 and change. Like, those little vibrato things, those little movements. It's like, that's what helps sell it for me and just adds so much sincerity to his voice.
Hurts my ears to listen, and it burns my eyes to see. Cut down a man ain't cold, but might as well been me.
What's really great about that part also is like the contrast between their voice. You've got Jerry, who's got this like really sweet, sincere sounding voice. And then you've got Bobby, who's kind of like, I mean, I consider him like a pure rock and roller, you know? And what's great is they obviously recognize this. And the way they kind of, one sets up the other one, the way Jerry comes in first, the way and then Bobby comes in with a little more oomph, you know? Like Jerry's got that sincere, beautiful quality to his voice. And Bobby's just kind of comes in with that little rock and roll and a little deeper, a little more chest voice. Again, now we're going to really emphasize that piano line. If you look down here, the piano is this line down here. And what's really cool about this is you can see the waveforms. Like, just see how Keith's lines down here, we don't really see much. And then now by this big percussive part, look how much volume he's got going on. And let's hear what he's doing. It's so great. Here he goes. Yeah. Oh. I mean, that is like great rhythm playing on the piano. And it adds so much to get that driving motion forward. You know, I mean, just listen to the drums on the piano alone. What? I mean, that is insane. Let's just listen to the whole thing now. Now that we get a taste of what the rhythm section is doing under Garcia's solo. Yeah.
We used to play for silver, now we play for life. One for sport and one for blood.
Just trucking along. Oh, this is great right here. What I love about this, listen to Jerry's rhythm guitar. Oh! That is so great. It's like he's just giving Bobby this like beautiful rhythmic groove underneath his vocal to keep it going along. It's so good. And again with the piano. So far, we basically have three parts that are happening. We start off here, and this is like what's so beautiful. It's such a dynamic arrangement. We start off so laid back, right? We got this. Very dreamy.
We can share the wind and we can share the wine.
follows a beautiful story arc, right? Like that's like the intro. Then we're gonna start going to the sort of rising action.
I just jumped the watchman right outside the fence. Took his rings for butts and change. Ain't that heaven sent?
So dynamically, they're picking up the groove a little bit. Everyone's starting to play a little bit more. We're getting less of that space. The climax is right here. And you can tell, it's like, look at the sound waves again. Here's the first section with the vocals. We're looking at the vocals now. And see how kind of like smaller the sound waves are? Then they get a little bigger here. This is the first chorus. Then they get smaller, they build up. But this is the real treat for me. Let's just listen to their vocal harmonies isolated together. And to me, there's a lot of passion in these harmonies.
Jack Straw from Wichita cut his buddy down. We dug for him a shallow grave and laid his body down.
So good.
Half a mile from Tucson by the morning light. There's one man gone and another to go. My whole body you're moving much too slow.
Oh. Yeah. And here comes the resolution, baby. Take it home.
We can share the women, we can share the wine.
That's beautiful. Now that we've kind of gone down and broken up all the parts, let's listen to how powerful it all is when you bring Keith Godshaw's rhythmic piano playing, Jerry and Bobby's rhythm playing, the bass, the drums that drive and beat, and here's the grand finale.
Jack Straw from Wichita cut his buddy down. Dug for him a shallow grave and laid his body down. Half a mile from Tucson by the morning light.
Piano.
There's one man gone and another to go. My whole body you're moving much too slow.
Oh, so good.
We can share the women, we can share the wine.
Ah, so good. Listen to that crowd, baby. Oh, listen to that fill lick at the end. Love, love, love that fill lick bass playing. Here we go. Oh, so good. So good. All right, those are some of the moments that stood out to me this time listening to Jack Straw, but I'm really curious and I would love to hear what moments stood out to you. Feel free to comment those below. Also, feel free to comment any interesting facts, some favorite memories you have of the dead. I really love reading all your comments and I respond to all of them. And if this kind of listening is interesting to you, I have a free guide called How to Listen to Music Like a Musician Without Being One. There's a link to that in the description below. Also, if you're interested in listening to this song, there's a link below to the song in its entirety. It's a great song. It's a great show. I'm probably biased because it was a show from the day I was born and I absolutely love it. So thanks for hanging out with me. And as always, stay curious.